other. She's going to come on and kind of tell you exactly what she does. And hopefully we can be able to get some answers to this.
Greetings. Hi, everybody.
Greetings.
Hey,
I'm a nervous wreck. I ain't gonna even lie to
why?
you.
Don't be.
And I do this a lot, but I'm completely triggered. My best friend's daughter was murdered at 18. She was a basketball star, and wait a minute,
I understand.
I'm good. Wait, so I'm triggered just a little bit, But again, my name is Quatita Dean, and this is what I do. Um, I I wrote down so many things here, um, and my heart goes out to you because I look at you and I see my best friend, who still doesn't have answers or justice. Um, and if it's okay with you, I don't want to do anything that you're not okay with. I would love, because this is what I do. I speak to the souls of the departed. Okay. I've been like this since I was a little girl, and this is just my spiritual gift. So if you are right with me sharing my gift with you, I would like to do that.
Please bless me. I'm definitely one that believes in spirit. I believe in all of that. The communications. I've been seeing numbers. I've moved into a new home. Ashanti's never been in. I smell her. I
Yes.
see her. She does certain things that she would always do, like a little prank. So I know my child is trying to speak to me.
Okay. So I did a lot of things I had wrote down. You just was hitting them. I'm like, no, because I like to be able to give stuff. So when she was like, people come up with the questions, I'm like, I'm over here sweating, like, oh no. So the first thing that she told me to say was to call her Ace High. Okay, like you know what I mean? So I wrote Ace High at the top of the paper. Almost like in the deck of cards, like you flip an Ace High and that's trumps. So that's what I wrote down. And then she had me put Hey Ma and then Love Dad. Okay. So I wrote those down. And then I wrote down dancing because she keeps doing this thing. Okay. So now to go into the case of what we call a walk with crime, there was a lot that I wrote down. And like I said, you hit a lot of the things that I wrote down here. So first thing she told me was I don't know nobody. I don't know anybody, but the female was told to bring her here. That's what I wrote down. Bring her here. And then I wrote no choice, as if this person didn't have a choice, as if her life was being threatened. Okay. And the crazy part is I wrote down kill the passenger. And when you said she wasn't driving, I was kind of taken back because that's what I wrote, kill the passenger. And then the lungs, I feel like my lungs collapsed. And so that's what I wrote down. Look at the light. Your daughter's sitting right next to you. That is crazy to me. Wow, it's shining so bright. And when you watch this back, you'll be able to see that. So this is the thing. The young female wasn't in the car. She wasn't in the car at all, because what I wrote down was, and then I wrote this down, I'm just going to say it, pick up weed. That's what I wrote down, as if that was the narrative that was being said, was picking up some weed. So maybe she told different stories about this. I have chills all over my body. But she wasn't in the car. What I wrote down was she went in, they came out. And so that's what I wrote down. Now, I'm not sure where this took place, because I keep feeling like this is like a house or a building, like someone, like she went into somewhere and 3 guys came out. Okay. What I wrote down is someone has like a scar or a mole also on their shoulder, or there's a tattoo or some kind of scar or shoulder mole or something. I wrote that down. Also, I wrote down secretly dating, played both sides. Okay. Fake pregnancy. I wrote that down. Anything you want to validate, if you want me to stop and you want to validate anything, you let me know. Um,
Speak your truth.
okay. I wrote down light skinned and then a brown skinned, dark, stocky person as well. And then somebody may have not had locks then, but I feel like maybe they have locks now, or they may have even had locks then, but someone has locks. Okay. So I'll put that down as well. Um, So the other thing that I was confused about that I did write down was that she said that Ace did something. And I don't know exactly what that is, but I feel like she played both sides. And she keeps saying that she lied about a lot. The female lied about a lot, like she is a liar. And then I also wrote down was going to break up, and then she wanted him back, is what I wrote down. Okay. And so I feel like she lied about a lot of things because of that. Now, one of the other things she keeps showing me is a big banner of herself, of Ace. It's a big banner or something that she keeps like hanging up on something. I got the chills. And she wants me to acknowledge that. And then she's talking about teammates either got tattoos or they put something on the back of shirts. So I had to put that down as well. So those are the things that I wrote down. So if you can validate anything for me, that would be great. That's all I wrote down, but I have other stuff to say, but I want to
I don't
validate.
know if you can see this, but um, me, her sister, and her best friend, which is also one of her teammates, got matching tattoos, which is an A symbol.
Oh, you know what? That's what that is. I thought it was right here on someone, but that makes sense. Okay. Oh,
Somebody does have a tattoo on their back for her as
okay.
well.
Okay.
Um, uh, the blocking that you're getting, there was one way in and one way out. The area that she was shot in was one way in and one way out. There was no way for her to escape. Um,
Oh.
Playing both sides, the passenger is now had a baby. Um, um, the lies, the breakup, that was the day of the murder. The fake pregnancy was weeks before. That's what caused them to break up. Um, whew,
The young lady I don't believe was in the vehicle.
that has been my suspicion from day one. If you see me look to my left, I was looking to my significant other, um, because I've always said that. What I do feel, that you're talking about, that Ace did something. The story was that she was turning left in her vehicle. If you recall what I stated, or if you were listening, Aubrey, all of the gunshot wounds were to the back side of her left head.
Right.
If she was turning left, her face would have been towards the direction of the gunfire.
Mm-hmm.
Whomever the shooters were that the passenger was aware would be there. My daughter looked to the right to see why the passenger was getting out of the vehicle when she was ambushed by gunshots.
Mm.
There's no way you would have known that information, or my suspicions to that information.
Yeah. That makes so much sense because I see her run. So I thought she was running in somewhere because wherever she's getting in, they came, you know what I mean? When she got out, then they came because she goes in and they come out, is the way it was seeming to me. And I see her run. And so, like I said, I keep hearing someone say, bring her over here, bring her here. And so, I feel like what she told your daughter to get Ace over there was that she needed to pick up something or pick up some money, or she was picking up something, and she was not aware of. And this is the crazy part because there were many like things that were said to try to get her in a specific location. Um, So there were other things that have been said. Now, so she keeps saying, "Hey, Ma," and then she's blowing other kisses. Okay. Um, for you, I feel like she's leaving the case and now coming to you on a personal level because she's talking about some other things. What is the procedure or something that was done, or who had the stomach surgery, or who had something done on the stomach?
Her cousin has been in and out of the hospital in Lebanon, and he's a basketball player too as well. And his career was cut short like hers due to health problems. He's
Okay.
currently in Lebanon now.
Okay. She says, "I'm going to be with all of y'all as much as I can." She keeps apologizing for all of it. Um, and she keeps saying, "I didn't know." And that she was going to leave her alone. You know, she keeps doing a jump shot over and over again. Like that, yes. Oh my God. And I couldn't even see that. I was like, what do you keep doing it for? Like, she keeps hitting the jump shot. Yeah. And so she says, bring up the shoes, Like there's something on the side of the shoes or something.
Ashanti she was too young to have a 401k. So she bought Jordans. That was her way of investing in herself, in her long-term retirement, as she would say. So she would buy Jordans, but she would only buy the Jordans that he would play in. And when she passed away, me and her father and her bonus mom agreed that nobody could wear her shoes. So her dad has them in storage because we don't want anybody in her Jordans because they were her investment. That was her 401k.
Understood. So now she's so taking a pair of them and she's putting something on the side as if this is her name, like her shoe, like this is her name.
I have one pair of shoes still left that she customized. They're a pair of Air Forces. Ashanti was very creative. She put something that is significant on the side of the shoes to just her. Nobody else can get them.
Got it. Okay. She said she always knew she would be famous. Okay. And she didn't want it this way, but if it helps other people, she says she'll take it. Okay.
I have to ask a question with that because she did not like the limelight. Is she okay with what I'm doing?
Absolutely. She keeps showing me children playing basketball that's like her, I have chills, almost like her camp or something, like it's a basketball camp or something that is in her honor or something. Because she's telling me these are her children, that she didn't leave a legacy of children for you. So these are her children to you. Oh, I got chills from the top of my head.
Ashanti, I have a nephew that Ashanti is really close to, and he has 2 little girls, and the one child that she was most involved with just started basketball training and she's 6.
So she's like her baby. These are her babies. It's almost like she's overseeing these children playing basketball. So she's like, I love you, Ma.
I love you too, baby.
She said, Ace high. Now, whoever your significant other is, she keeps putting up the fist like she's going to dap the fist.
Thank you. I needed that.
And she says to tell him good job. Like he keeps you calm or something. He keeps you from the flip out. Um, she's also talking about some sort of walk or march or protest as well. So I feel like I have to say that because I don't know if we're talking about something that's in the future that hasn't happened yet, but I have to speak on it.
There was a young child. She was 3 years old. Um, they called her Bink, and she was murdered um, a little over a year after Ashanti passed. And our chief of police got on TV and said that the city was not outraged behind a 3 year old's murder. And I said, "Oh, you don't think we're outraged?" Went to social media. Her parents and family had already started a protest. Never even met this young child's mother until I got out there and walked with them in this protest. We marched from the end of Dickerson Road from Kroger to all the way to Trinity Lane, Crystals. Yeah.
Wow. Um, she keeps highlighting three colors for me, so I'm just going to say the colors. She keeps highlighting. First, she showed me purple, and then she showed me blue, silver, and white. So I'm just going to give you those colors there, okay? So
purple is her grandmother, who preceded her in death 24 hours later.
Okay.
Silver and then blue.
Yes.
That would be blue would be her favorite color, and silver would be association to her grandfather that passed away right after she passed.
Gotcha. Okay. Again, she blows kisses, sending so much love. She keeps saying they can't stop me, Ma.
They can't stop you, big baby. They can't stop you.
She keeps doing the smile where she kind of smile and turn to the side, like she's purging, you know. She says nobody could walk a mile in your shoes and do what you do. And she wants you to know how grateful that she is. Yeah, it's a lot of them actually with her. It's a lot of them, not just those two. There's a few of them over there too. I don't know who Tina is or where that T name comes in, but somebody keeps yelling at me like T or Tina or something. So I'm gonna just say that. But
I'm not. Tina is a special woman. That was a special woman to my mother that passed away recently, and me and her daughter, we grew up as kids, the best of friends, and just recently reconnected. That's who it's got to be.
Okay. Oh, okay. Understood. Gotcha. Because I'm telling you, it's a few of them over there. So I'm going to give you the last words here, which is neither one of us knew this was going to happen. And I promise that my plan was to come right back. And I'm sorry that I did not. And again, she says she's so grateful for every day that you get up, because it's almost like you have to convince yourself to get up. And so she understands that. And it's almost like her, it's like, no, get up, you got to get up. She wants me to send love to her siblings, and sending love, and says she wants her to know that she doesn't stand in her shadow at all, that she has her own light, and that she's so proud of her as well. I don't know if you have a son or if there's a brother or if her father has a son, but I need to acknowledge the brother as well, and send love there as well. She says this is a tough road, but she wants you to know this is not the end. This is like the beginning, because now there's more of a push. Like you're getting ready to do other stuff in the name of your daughter. And so she's so grateful for it. She's talking about all this trying to be changed in connection to her. So I send so much love to you and gratitude for allowing me to come up. I am going to go back down and send love. And if anyone has questions, they can definitely come up. I send love to you for all of your
Gratitude.
strength and your power. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Gratitude, sis.
Gratitude.
All right.
Woo,
Listen,
that was deep. Oh
it
my gosh.
was. I'm so glad that you got the opportunity to get the information that you needed to know that you are on the right path. You've been on your Olivia